Well, that answers my question. What do you think the world will look like post-disclosure? But I get the feeling we've been given just a little taste in the last couple of years with some things disclosed. But I get the feeling that that's just to keep the masses happy, and this could drag on for years and years and years.
I think that what we as the human family deserve is to get some honesty about the fact that we're not alone in this universe, that other intelligences have been coming and going on this planet, basing themselves here when they wanted to, having bases on the moon and Mars and through the solar system, and God only knows how far through the Milky Way galaxy into other galaxies. Because that is exactly the story that comes from 2019 era whistleblowers, whether they've been in military or intel.
Mm-hmm.
One of the most, I would say, one of the most consistent themes to me over the last 5 years is that our government, at least, could also be Russia and China. It could be that human strong nations have all had ETs interacting with them. And everybody's got these policies of denial, thinking that they'll get a one-up leg over everybody else by being able to back engineer this ET technology. And the truth could be that the non-humans help China, help Russia, help Brazil, help the United States, help anybody who is taking it seriously.
Yep.
Whatever the truth is, the whistleblowers, more than two, and I'll just leave it at that, say that we have had agreements with what are considered allied other intelligences since the 1970s to do interstellar trade. Remember when the UK guy in 2000 or 2001, Gary McKinnon?
Yep.
And he made waves because he had hacked into a facility in the United States, and somebody had a spreadsheet on their computer, and he, Gary McKinnon in London, on his little computer, is looking at a spreadsheet, non-terrestrial pilots, information that he took to be UFO, other related. Okay, it fits into the what the whistleblowers say, that they have firsthand knowledge, meaning they've been in these programs, and that we have interstellar trade throughout the Milky Way galaxy, and that it has been in existence since the 1970s with the help of ally non-humans, extraterrestrials, whatever word you want to use, and that the interstellar trade has evolved and become sophisticated in this sense. What is it that Earth governments now need almost more than anything else to keep the computer, space, aerospace, all of it going? They need rare metals. Our planet has only a certain percentage of gold, niobium, and some of these very rare metals that are at the heart of being able to do the big, fantastic advanced computer systems. China has been trying to do a deal with Australia for 15 years to buy up all of the rare earth metals that are over in Perth on the west side of Australia. I've read some of the stories myself about how China knows that they need these for their world to keep going. Australia, even though it would be billions and billions of dollars China would be prepared to pay, I think Australia to date has said, slow down, we want to keep our metals for ourselves. I think that is the current policy. If it's changed, excuse me. But the bigger issue is, on our planet, the major nations are competing with each other for rare metals. If the United States has had a deal with allies since the 1970s for interstellar trade throughout the Milky Way galaxy, it might explain why the United States is not so worried, does not issue about our need for advanced rare metals because we already are getting them from someplace else. And this leads to the biggest box. If the United States has had, let's use the word extraterrestrial, meaning that they have the ability to be in other parts of the Milky Way galaxy, no matter what their source is. They're out in outer space. They've got trade routes. And we call them allies. And I would assume that that would stick if they're helping us stay up to speed with rare metals. Every single whistleblower has told me there are hostiles. One was a remote viewer who worked in Project Stargate at the Defense Intelligence Agency and NSA in the, that was the 1987 to 90 period.
Right.
And one of them, Lynn Buchanan, these were very talented men who had the ability to do controlled remote viewing, and they did exceptional work for the CIA and the NSA and others, no matter what. The CIA threw remote viewing under the bus about 10 years ago, saying they never got anything valuable. Well, it really pissed off some of those controlled remote viewers, because they said that's not true. They're just being political. They're trying not to piss off Congress. So they're saying they never got anything valuable. That's not true. Well, those same pissed off remote viewers are the ones who say, we, all of us, were able to get that there are multiple intelligences, and some fall in the category of friendly, some fall in the category, the biggest category, neutral, and then hostile. And Lynn Buchanan said that he got from the hostiles, they would like to annihilate every life form on the surface of this earth. And when you say, why? Nobody has an answer to that why. But here's the good news. Every single remote viewer and military people who have been whistleblowers to me, this is a consistent theme. Of the friendlies, at least 4 are so strong, so advanced, so capable, they can keep the hostiles at bay.
Yep.
Why can't we all be told that? Why can't we jump from being kept as dumb and blind by policies, lies, and why can't we be brought up like this? We're going to the middle of the 21st century, told exactly what I just told you. There's nothing to worry about as long as we keep our political alliances, and we're going to introduce them, and we're going to now be a global world. It isn't going to be China versus Russia versus the United States versus Brazil. It's going to be the world human government, that we are going to be collaborating with our extraterrestrial allies, and we're going to enter a new age. We're going to have bases on Mars. We're going to have bases on the moon and beyond. And we are going to start doing a 6 o'clock news broadcast for you from Mars. That's what, to me, that's where we should be.